Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars
Ready
Empire
for
at War,
action.
TIE
because,
interceptor here.
well, Empire at War is fun.
Course set. Instructions
Okay,
received.
so we're playing with
Station
hard
ready.
AI this time, because I want to
Upgrade
see
in
if
progress.
it will just be a steamroll, like it was when we were playing as the Zan Contortion, seeing if it's going to be another rollover, and nobody else will get capital ships up. But I'm going to leave the Central Space Station, the Hut space asteroid. That's going to be left alone. I'm not going to capture it because, well,
Interceptor squad reporting.
we don't really get any beneficial units from them. Well, not ones that I like, really, anyway. So here's our first contact. We have some X-Wings and some TIE interceptors just sort of shooting around. And these guys are scouting out. There's a space station over here. Can't remember if this is where the rebels are or not, but over here we definitely have got some rebel X-Wings. And here are some Star Viper squadrons, so that's definitely the rebels. Yep, there you go, there's the rebels. There is the Zan Contortion, so looks like the Contortion and the rebels are going for this space asteroid mining facility. We sort of went over here, but somebody's space station's just been upgraded. Yep, them. As I thought, over here you have got Star Viper Squadron. They've managed to capture that point. The Hut space station has been largely left alone. Not too sure if anyone's captured it yet. I don't think they have. But as you can see, it's just sort of, yeah. Over here we do have some TIE interceptors with some Star Vipers. More Star Vipers over here. Here's our other TIE interceptor squadron going for an attack run on these guys. The rebels have taken over the asteroid mining facility after that little skirmish with the Star Vipers. Star Vipers are turning away from the well, they're trying to turn away from the interceptors. The interceptors are now engaged in a firefight. There you go. Quite close to the Imperial Space Station, but I think the Imperial Space Station is just out of reach. Yeah, it's way over here. So the rebels appear to have captured the Hut asteroid station. Got some X-wings here. Have some more X-wings. Plentiful amount of enemy units. We should be upgrading our space station there. But everyone is tech level 2, I think. Yep, those guys are... The Zan Contortion is tech level 2, Rebels are tech level 2 as well. The Zan Contortion over here have captured themselves an asteroid mining station. We have yet to capture one, actually. We have got some TIE interceptors around. Here are some more TIE interceptors flying through the nebula, which means that nobody can use their special abilities. There you go, we've just upgraded our ship's firepower. This Hut asteroid mining facility, this Hut asteroid station is sort of over here. Just killed off some Star Vipers, possibly. These TIE interceptors are going for the rebel mining facility, which is good, because that means that we should get some credit income. These TIE interceptors are sort of flying over here. Rebels are attacking this Zan Contortion mining facility. Still nobody appears to have captured this. May have been... It looks orange, so it could be the Zan Contortion that have captured it. But no fire is coming in. We can actually repair these things, but I can't actually select it as it happens. But yeah, some more TIE fighters attacking the Zan Contortion base. Our TIE fighters have decided, screw that, we're not going to attack that mining facility, we're just going to sort of fly around here. Here they are. Oh, the first larger ship has arrived, an Acclamator class cruiser. Oh, and the Nebulon B frigate is in play. Firing at the Star Vipers with some A-Wings. Over here, Star Vipers, X-Wings. Some more X-Wings over here. Meanwhile, my guys are just sort of chilling over at the remote sensor pod, so that I can see things. We were almost upgraded to tech level 3. Nobody else is tech level 3 yet. Something's just been blown off from some TIE bombers. That's interesting. But down go the TIE bombers, unfortunately. Let's upgrade... Actually, let's upgrade that, because that's improved weapons by fighters and corvettes, so yeah, let's get that first. Everyone does have a mining facility now. As you can see, we're just building up one over here. The Rebels have got one, and the Zan Contortion have got one over here. The Zan Contortion have got 3 of them. We've only got 1, the Rebels have 2, so we are losing on galactic credit income, unfortunately. But these rebels are about to take down one of the mining facilities for the Zan Contortion, which, there you go,
Enemy space station has been upgraded.
which will prove a hindrance to them. The Zan Contortion is now tech level 3. Rebels is still tech level 2. Down goes something else over there. Possibly the comm station. And I think was the hangar. No, there's the hangar. Shield generator, yeah, I think that was the comm station. But the special weapon up here is on 81%. The TIE bombers that were attacking have died. Here's the Acclimator class cruiser. Down goes, ooh, a side turbo laser battery. Ooh, that's dangerous right there. Their proton torpedo launchers just died. Yep, that's a big problem to them. But we do have another Acclimator class whose shields are slowly regenerating. I think they flew through the asteroid slightly. But we have destroyed whatever was over here, a rebel mining facility. The Zan Contortions still have this one over here, apparently. In goes some Star Vipers, destroying the concussion missile launcher at the front of the Acclimator. Yeah, the concussion missile. Over here, oh, the first bigger ship, the Interdictor cruiser. This Acclimator class cruiser is going to go down, but over here, engaging with some buzz droids and Star Viper squadrons. There's some TIE interceptors, but yeah, they've sort of died. These TIE fighters flying into the nebula along with these TIE interceptors. Boba Fett is now on, or Boba Fett, depending on how you want to pronounce it. In goes some proton torpedoes. But this Interdictor cruiser with its gravity well generator is going in with going in to attack the Star Viper squadron. But yeah, we're upgrading enhanced reactors to increase some movement speed. Over here, Victory Cruiser has just come online with a Acclimator cruiser who's just sort of moved down here. We do have this asteroid mining facility. Over here, the rebels have built up a small base out here, the asteroid mining facility and 2 laser defense satellites. Over here, there is still a Nebulon B frigate, X-Wings, yep, there's that Nebulon B. Ooh, Corellian Corvette and A-Wing Squadron. Over here, we have captured a asteroid mining facility, and we're building something on there. But this Nebulon B is shooting it down. It most likely will die. Now upgrading to tech level 5. Yep, in goes some shots from the Nebulon B. One more volley. Oh, one more. Down it goes. So yeah, there is a bit floating off and it is mostly dead, but yeah, another Nebulon B. Shields have been popped over here. Ooh, hello, Vengeance class frigate and also a Crusader class gunship. TIE interceptors had a look over there, died for their troubles. In goes a Victory cruiser with its escort of 2 TIE interceptors going in to attack this Zan Contortion space station. Still got the mass driver, there's the supply dock. But yeah, so over here, Rebels, X-Wings, A-Wing, Han and Chewie. Boba Fett is sort of sitting around. We have captured the Hutt asteroid station, which is good. What is this? Yeah, it is the asteroid station. Over here, the Victory cruiser is getting shot down by the Interceptor 4 frigate and the Vengeance class frigate. Yeah, it's going down very heavily. Look at that. It's lost its shield generators. Its engines are dead. It's losing this turbo laser battery. Yeah, it's going down very heavily.
At your command.
But yeah, we do still have Lord Vader. Let's get Lord Vader. This asteroid miner facility has respawned. Nobody's captured it yet. The rebels still have their small outpost. Over here, Han and Chewie going in with some TIE interceptors. They're both engaged. But yeah, the TIE interceptors shall lose because it's Han and Chewie. Down they go, they're all dead. Over here, TIE interceptors. Over here, a large amount of Zan Contortion. In comes another Vengeance class frigate out of hyperspace. Upgrade complete. They are tech level 4, but they do have a fair amount of high-end units. Crusader class gunships, including this Interceptor 4 frigate. The Rebels, however, are definitely losing some. Down goes a Nebulon B. There you go. We're now max tech level. Almost. Not quite. Over here, Zan Contortion, tech level 4. Rebels are also tech level 4. We were the last to upgrade, I think. Yeah, but Han and Chewie are sort of over here. Victory Cruiser, Corruptor, is over here, engaging with Han and Chewie. The Hutt asteroid station is neutral right now, actually. It's shooting at a Crusader-class gunship, however. Han and Chewie are still sort of sitting around. In fact, it's shooting at everyone, really. It's shooting at this asteroid mining facility.
Upgrade complete.
But there you go.
Upgrade in progress.
I can now get that.
Prepare for my
Choose your
arrival.
reinforcements.
Prepare for my arrival. So we both have Lord Vader. There he is. There's the friendly Lord Vader with an interdicted cruiser. Black Asp going for a Nebulon B. Hypervelocity cannon is firing on someone. There's now actually 2 Interceptor 4 frigates and 2 Vengeance class frigates engaging with this Victory Cruiser. The Victory Cruiser has now come out of the Nebula field, so it can use its special abilities, but I don't think it's going to get a chance to use them. Down goes one of the turbo laser batteries. Over here, this other Victory Cruiser is going down from a massive firepower of mass drivers and concussion missile launchers from these pirate fighters. There's the asteroid mining facility. Rebels are tech level 4 still. Over here, this interdicted cruiser has definitely suffered a lot of damage since we last saw it. Getting shot at by everything. Down it goes. Bang, unfortunately. Enemy space station now tech level 5. The Rebels are now tech level 5. That means that they can, in theory, start building capital ships as down goes this TIE bomber squadron. Over here, though, TIE interceptors just blowing up this asteroid mining facility, coming in random waves. Over here, another Victory Cruiser getting shot down by the Zan Contortion.
Decoding transmission.
We're upgrading our tech level. I may as well build the app monitor. There's nothing else to upgrade right now. Lord Vader is still sort of sitting around defending. Oh, hello. Here's our own ad monitor. Talking of him, Boba Fett is also in the field again. There he is, shooting down a Interceptor 4 frigate. Down goes a Victory Cruiser. We do have a Star Viper squadron as well. And then over here, Space Station level 5 for the Rebels. Still tech level 4 for the Zan Contortion, which is always what happens. They always sort of just give up on units. No more capital ships are in play though, as of yet.
Space station has been
Only the
upgraded.
ad monitor. There you go. They're now tech level 5. Which is good for them. So TIE interceptors have just died from Crusader class gunship. We have captured. There you go. The Hutt asteroid station. We have now recaptured that. Z-95 squadron. Over here, Boba Fett and Lord Vader are fighting 2 Vengeance class. Yeah, 2 Vengeance class frigates and an Interceptor 4. Another Vengeance class and another Interceptor 4. Lord Vader has gotten out of there, still under attack from a Star Viper. This Victory Cruiser is just getting ripped to shreds. Gallant is getting ripped to shreds. In comes another Acclimator class cruiser. Over here, random TIE Fighter squadron, TIE Interceptor squadron. Not really going to do much. There's laser defense satellites. Yeah, they're not doing anything really. Down goes the Victory Cruiser, as I suspected. Over here, an interdictor cruiser had came in, but they're sort of getting ripped to shreds. They only have a laser cannon battery and a shield generator. There you go.
Reinforcements.
I now have the ab monitor.
Of course.
Of course. In they come. So, over here, our own ad monitor is still sort of sitting around here.
Upgrade in progress.
Down goes the Hutt asteroid facility. Yeah,
Vehicle
they're
in
dead.
production.
So over here, the Lord Vader is coming back with his escort of TIE fighters, going for the Vengeance class frigate. A massive battle is happening. It's just erupted over here between the Empire and a large amount, actually, of enemy ships over here from the Zan Contortion. Down goes the Acclimator class cruiser. Yeah, not surprising. Over here, the Rebels. Oh, a Mon Calamari cruiser has now entered play for the Rebels. The Ad Monitor is heading through the Nebula field. with an MC-30C frigate sort of just arrived, just going, hey, how you doing? Got an X-Wing squadron over here. That is actually a large amount of high-end ships for the
Choose your reinforcements.
for those guys, for the Zan Contortion. There you go, here's my second Star Destroyer. So, yeah, the rebels are sort of sitting around. Their Mon Calamari cruiser is arriving. Down goes an Interdictor class cruiser, or an Interdictor cruiser even, just the singular. So, yeah, things are being upgraded. We sort of maxed out everything now. The Mon Calamari cruiser is still sort of sitting around. Ad Monitor is heading through, suffered heavy turbo laser cannon battery, probably from perhaps this stuff, not too sure. But yeah, as of right now, he's still sort of alright. Still has the tractor beam, still has his engines and everything. This Nebulon B frigate is sort of sitting around with another one, just getting ripped to shreds. Still on 2% that turbo laser battery. Over here, the pirates have arrived to take down this Mon Calamari cruiser, but the Interceptor 4 has just died. Yeah, still nothing much else is happening. Down goes a Nebulon B. This thing is getting fairly ripped to shreds. It has lost... Well, its engine's going down. It's lost an ion cannon battery. This guy popped his shields, but now the assault frigate is down. Down with the shields. The Ad Monitor still sitting around, still has his turbo laser battery right there. Shooting at this Vengeance class frigate. Down goes one of the mass drivers. This one has also lost one of its mass drivers, 1%, very lucky. Yeah, this Mon Calamari cruiser is going down. A few more shots into these two turbo laser batteries and it'll be down now. Down goes another Vengeance class frigate. Down goes that one. This one's also going down. Once it loses its engines and turbo laser battery, it's also going to go down. Turbo laser battery on 2%, down it goes. This one on 33%, definitely going down. Hello, another Star Destroyer, the Electo. The Electo has come into play. This Mon Calamari cruiser popped its shields right at the last second, but I'm not too sure if that will let it live because there is still this Crusader class gunship. That Vengeance class frigate has died. It's all whether this thing can stay alive, which it can't. However, the Ad Monitor has arrived, draining its shields for increased weapon boosting. Really wants to kill off this Mon Calamari cruiser that's on 11% health.
Our space station is under attack.
Well, 11% on its final turbo laser battery. Then you've got the assault frigate. Hypervelocity gun is available. Depends on who we're going to shoot at. Oh my god, that's a lot of skip ray blast boats. In goes the hypervelocity cannon on this Mon Calamari cruiser. That's a large influx of rebel units right there. I didn't even realise until I just zoomed over. However, that hypervelocity gun really did a number on this Mon Calamari. Wow. Only 27% on 3 turbo lasers. Other than that, its shields, engines, ion cannon batteries are all gone. This one's it's just lucky that it didn't die. Down goes this Mon Calamari cruiser. As I suspected, it is dead. Look at it floating away into space. Very sad. But the Ad Monitor is going down, however. It's lost 2 turbo lasers. Here's this other turbo laser. It's heading straight in, though. In goes the MC-30C frigate with 2 Nebulon Bs. The Mon Calamari cruiser is sitting around. The Electo has taken a large amount of damage right there. It's lost its it's lost its engines and its shield generators, launching some TIE bombers. Over here, the Zan Contortion are taking some fire from a Victory cruiser, but the Victory cruiser is getting ripped to shreds by skip ray blast boats. Over here, the Ad Monitor is going down, the shield generator is going down. It's lost one of its ion cannon batteries and all of its turbo lasers and its engines. Down goes the shields. All that's left is the ion cannons. It doesn't have any shields left. Those things are getting ripped to shreds. Proton torpedoes going in. Bang. Down goes an Imperial Star Destroyer. Very sad. Skip ray blast boats still around. TIE bombers engaging with skip ray blast boats. Yep, didn't win. Rogue Squadron is now going in on something. Not too sure why. I think it's probably going for these TIE bombers, but strange. A Imperial outpost with a mining facility and a laser defense satellite just killed off some Star Vipers. This Mon Calamari cruiser still sitting on 27% on its 3 turbo lasers. as the wreckage of this thing just drifts off into space. Oh, hello. The Avenger has arrived. Oh, surprisingly, the Electo is still alive. Victory Cruiser, Interdictor Cruiser. In goes the Hypervelocity gun. Oh, really wrecking that Mon Calamari cruiser. Yeah, the Rebel space station is definitely going down. Rogue Squadron has arrived, but that's not gonna save them. Over here, a small amount of TIE interceptors, sort of sitting around. The Hutt asteroid station is also around, being recaptured by the Glorious Empire. There's an interdict cruiser just sort of sitting around in the background there. These two Mon Calamari cruisers are now heavily damaged. Only the two ion cannon batteries. The Accuser is actually in play now. Didn't even notice until I came back over here. Then you got A-Wing Squadron with Rogue Squadron and a B-Wing Squadron still taking it down. Down goes the tractor beam. The shield generator's not looking too healthy. The ion cannon battery is also badly damaged. Down goes one of the down goes the remaining turbo laser battery. But yeah, over here we have got a Interceptor 4 frigate just quietly attacking the Imperial space station. But over here, Hypervelocity cannon is firing on something. Oh, not too sure what it was firing at there. It sort of missed. But the Rebel space station is now dead. Look at it drifting off into pieces into space. The Avenger and the Electo are over here doing a lot of damage with a large amount of small ships. Mon Calamari cruiser has popped its shield, still with its two ion batteries. These two turbo laser batteries are still sort of around. They still have their small outpost here. But now the Imperial fleet is going to... Oh, yeah, not surprising, the Accuser has died. But now all that remains is to head over to the Zan Contortion space station. So, over here, got some Skip Ray blast boats. Skip Ray blast boats around here, with a Vengeance class frigate. The Hutt asteroid station is going to die. Over here, Lord Vader sort of sitting around. Yeah, down it goes. Dead. Down go the two Mon Calamari cruisers. Not surprising, those hypervelocity guns really did a number on them. But yeah, so still have... Oh, we have the Basilisk in play. Interesting. So we got the Basilisk, Avenger, and the Electo in play. Over here, the Imperial space station is going down ever so slightly from these Skip Ray blast boats, but yeah, no real damage is going to affect them. The Rebels still have their small outpost, but some TIE interceptors, and the Basilisk is going in over there. Yeah, but still, the Electo really isn't looking very healthy. We do have an Interdictor cruiser and a Victory cruiser. The two Mon Calamari cruisers are floating off into space. And the Zan Contortion has just sort of been left up to their own free will. They haven't really done much, possibly waiting for the Imperials to arrive. Yep, Tybazan has now arrived. Just waiting to see if any more capital ships will come in for them, but right now it's just Tybazan. We do have control of basically every single asteroid mining facility except for this one. IG-88 is now in play as well, and he comes. They're sort of dropping everything in over here at their little outpost. But yeah, the Basilisk is... Oh no, the Avenger is turning away. And then you got the Electo in play. Over here we have some TIE Defenders. And Lord Vader. Lord Vader is back. Over here, oh, a battleship. Got a battleship, IG-88 going into the field, neutron field. Basilisk is now making its slow way over from finishing off the rebels. But yeah, so here's the Imperial fleet. Around some Star Viper squadrons. Yeah, the Imperial space station's pretty much unscathed. Oh, we have a Crusader class gunship. Interesting. Tybazan going into the field here. Battleship is now in play, heading over. Lord Vader is getting ripped to shreds. Be careful there. Just called in some more wingmen just to continue the attack on the proton torpedo launcher. Do have the Vengeance class frigate battleship. In comes the first thing, the Avenger. The Avenger is coming in with its large amount of TIE interceptors and things. Bosk has now arrived, plus the Admonitor somewhere. Oh no, that's my Admonitor, sorry. I got confused there, but the Basilisk is now making its way over with the heavily damaged Electo, with the Avenger leading the charge. Type Zahn sitting around in the Nebula field, putting some special weapons in. So it's now Star Destroyer versus Battleship. Star Destroyer is heavily damaged, but the Battleship is going down, definitely. The Mass Driver is almost dead, and a special weapon should be getting targeted, but in goes Type Zahn, special weapons, yeah, taking down the Avenger. The Electo moving it slowly in, Basilisk as well, Victory Cruiser, Interdict Cruiser, IG-88 and Bosk hounding down the Avenger, which is sad. Down goes an Imperial Star Destroyer. Very sad. Yeah, floating off in bits. High Velocity Cannon though is firing on the Hutt asteroid station. Strange. But Type Zahn is in the Nebula field. Doesn't have his special abilities, but his special weapons are still in there. The Basilisk is getting ripped to shreds from a defending pirate fleet and the battleship, which is doing its fair share of damage. Another battleship in play. The space station is taking a lot of fire though, but the battleship is going down. Type Zahn is now in range. It's amazing, out of all of the Star Destroyers, the first one is still alive. Electo. The Electo was the first one to take half of its health in damage gone, but yet it's the only one that's really still remaining. The Basilisk is going down from IG-88. Yeah, only got the shield generating the engines, but that's about it. The battleship is finally dead. High velocity gun, another battleship, and another one. Wow. High velocity cannon firing at the Hutt's asteroid station again. Don't know why. All we have to do is really capture it. Lord Vader's back in play, but needs to resummon his TIE fighters. Type Zahn is taking a large amount of fire. The Basilisk is drifting off into space, derelict and dead. We have some buzz droids from a single Star Viper. But yeah, the Electo is dying. We do have the Accuser is back in play with a Interdict Cruiser, launching his TIE Phantoms and things. Yeah, TIE Phantom. TIE Phantom is three-pronged, but still, here are two battleships going in to attack the still very badly damaged Electo. Some small ships are around. Their space station is on about half health. High velocity gun is available. Yeah, the Electo is gonna die now, I'm certain of it. Ion cannon battery is going down. Exchanging fire, but Bosk is going in with his concussion missile launcher. This battleship is having its shields worn down, but other than that, it's only lost its mass driver. It's a shame, the Electo, but I mean, all that's left is the tractor beam, and you can't tractor beam big ships, and down goes the Electo, which is very, very sad. I mean, that was a compelling underdog story. But still, we do have the Accuser, and we do have the Admonitor back in play. So yeah, there's some more Imperial Star Destroyers, but well, the Zone Contortion is a very dangerous faction. There are these three battleships left alive. These two are unscathed, but this one I hope is going to die. The engines are going down on one side. The Admonitor is the Accuser is already on about 5/6 health left and doesn't have a shield. The shield generator is still there, but it's taking heavy damage. The two turbo laser batteries on this side are almost dead. Well, yeah, there's only that one left. It's turning its rear to the enemy. The engines are going down very rapidly. Type Zahn special weapons are going in. TIE Defenders are going in with a ion charge shot. And Type Zahn only a special weapon left. We do have a Acclimator class cruiser to finish off the job. 12, 9, 6% left. But yeah, there is just a massive amount of fire going into these different various ships. The Accuser is going down. There are multiple mini ships on. Look.
Station ready.
Right, you know what I'll do? I'll just get an Imperial Star Destroyer and I'll just put it here. If I actually no, I'll just get a TIE Defender Squadron and a TIE Interceptor. And down goes the Accuser. Yep, not surprising. This battleship is still alive somehow. This one is taking some fire. This one's now taking the brunt of the damage. The Monitor is completely shieldless, but all of his things are in play. Special weapons are going in, but mini ships are everywhere. You do have many fighter squadrons. There you go, I now have my TIE Defender Squadron. Just because can't spawn them in the nebula, but there you go.
Reinforcements en route.
Just because if I capture this thing, they'll stop uselessly firing their hypervelocity cannon. But the Ad Monitor is going down. No more Star Destroyers to back him up, and these TIE Bazan is dead, floating away into space. There you go. There you go. Now I can capture the Hutt asteroid station, and there you go. They'll actually use the hypervelocity gun for something other than just uselessly shooting at it. There you go.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers. The nebula is blocking our
There you
scanners.
go. Right, so, coming back over here to the fight, off drifts a Star Destroyer, very sad. The Monitor is going down, which is also very sad. Poof, there it goes. This Acclimated class cruiser is definitely going down. The 2 Victory cruisers are also going down. Lord Vader is in play. High velocity cannon is firing uselessly at the Hutt asteroid station, don't know why. But down goes a battleship. This one is also very badly damaged. Lots of proton torpedoes are going in. Oh, finally some reinforcements of the Imperial fleet came in fresh from Yavin. But yeah, so this battleship is going down. We have got the Chimera and the Conquest have come in as reinforcements. Something else just came in from hyperspace, I saw it. A Victory cruiser is over there. The Chimera and Conquest are now launching their fighter squadrons. Bosk is now sort of just sitting around. This battleship definitely not feeling too happy with himself. We have got Lord Vader, a TIE Defender squadron, and also a TIE Interceptor squadron, trying to batter down the space station, but yeah. Another battleship is now in play with another battleship, 2 more battleships. Down goes the Ad Monitor, the Conquest is just flying around this way, and the Chimera is going straight into the attack. The special weapon is going in ever so slightly to the Victory cruiser. With many fighter squadrons are now around. This battleship, they're both unscathed, but fresh reinforcements of... Oh, in comes another one. What's this one? Death's Head. Oh, wonderful. Death's Head has come in as reinforcement to batter down this Kalevi class battleship. Yeah, those shields are going down very, very rapidly. Wow, yeah, that is hopefully going to go down. The Imperial Star Destroyer. Then again, another... an aggressor class destroyer, and also a battleship has come in play again. This one, the Conquest, its shields are down and it's exchanging fire with the battleship. In comes another Victory cruiser. The Chimera is flying past the wreckage of this battleship and pouring fire into the battleship and the space station. This battleship is going down. More reinforcements of 2 aggressor class destroyers are firing off their special weapons at the Conquest. The space station is going down very, very shortly though. They don't have a shield. Death's Head is firing into the space station. This battleship is sort of just sitting around trying to take down the Chimera, but the Chimera should last this battle. The only thing that they have left on here is the supply dock, mass driver, special weapon, turbo laser, and a proton torpedo launcher. Unfortunately, the Conquest is going to die. In goes a self-destruct from the aggressor class destroyer. The special weapons are going in, only got the shield generator left. Down goes the shield generator. The Conquest is dead, however. Death's Head, the Chimera, they're both alive and well, ish, fighting the forces of corruption. The battleship here, all it's got left is the mass driver and ion cannon battery. And yeah, the only thing that's left here is the special weapon, and that is going down from multiple fire. Yeah, there you go. So their massive influx, if I had remembered to change it to change the win condition from destroying enemy space station to destroying the enemy, then this would have been a much longer fight, but that was still very intense. 4 battleships destroyed with 1 aggressor class destroyer, but whew, if the Imperial fleet had, well, more Imperial Star Destroyers would have came in, but yeah, that would have been a very lengthy battle right there. But as it happens, I forgot to change it from destroy space station to destroy all, which is probably just as well, because those Star Destroyers were coming in less frequently than the Zang Contortion were flying in their battleships and destroyers. But yeah, that was still a very intense fight, more intense than it was in the Christmas Countdown when we did the hard AI versus, because that was just sort of a steamroll for the Zang Contortion. But yeah, so the Imperial fleet has proved its dominance to the universe once again, and I will thank you for watching, and goodbye.